Hi everybody, welcome back to Laura A Vlogs. Finally, today is the day. I will be heading to the hospital. Well, I have to be at the hospital by 8:45. And the funny thing about this is that I got a call on Wednesday from the receptionist letting me know that the section that they do all treatments for cancer, because in where I live there's different buildings designated for different things. So the building that I always go to when I go for to see any physician regarding to the cancer is in a specific building. So they called me to let me know that building is shut down because of the fact that a pipe's bursted and there's been like water damage everywhere. And so now I'm being seen with the same doctor, but I will be seen in a different building, which happens to be like maybe one building away from me. So it's like practically I roll out of bed and straight into the building I go. So it's very convenient. But yeah, I have to be there at 8:45 because the doctor sees me at 9. And I'm not looking forward to it. I'm in better spirits because I did a lot of the crying after my last video, and now I'm just focusing what's next and fight. So I will give you guys a breakdown on what happens next in a little while. Alrighty, so I'll see you in a little bit. I finally made it to the doctor's office. I'm already in my gown. They just finished doing some vitals, blood pressure, oxygen level, and of course my temperature. So it seems like my blood pressure is high, but that's to be expected because right now I'm extremely nervous. And yeah, so now I'm waiting for the doctor to get in and have the chat. And once, I get all the information that she's gonna give me, then I give you guys, pretty much an update what's gonna come next. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Okay, I am back. Hours later. I spent the whole day out. I was just like, I needed to get out of the house. I just needed to unwind and feeling relief. So after my appointment, after you saw the last clip, the doctor came in. Good thing she came in quick. She came in and she was explaining what she saw, from the report from the MRI, and that she stated something about, because she got the measurements of where this supposedly suspicious mass that they found on the MRI, and it was like location by centimeters and all that stuff. So she pretty much was figuring it out, and she did her she checked my breasts. She did a breast exam just to make sure there was no lumps, and it wasn't even that. There was no lumps, but the only thing they caught on the image was I have a birthmark. I have a birthmark that looks like a huge bruise, and for some reason it goes a little bit further down. So when they did the contrast, for some reason the blood, they emphasized the area, because I have a little sample of, this is a little bit of it, but it goes further down, and that's what they caught on the image. And they compared that image to the previous MRI that I did the year before, and that was what caused the alarms of thinking that I had breast cancer, because she asked me, oh, do you want that to get checked out? I was like, it's a birthmark. I was born with it. I'm gonna die with it. I was like so relieved because I was so nervous. My anxiety was through the roof. And I was crying. I spent the whole week crying and thinking that I was gonna freaking die. and it was just a freaking birthmark that they saw on the image. And I counting my hidden blessings right there. I was just so grateful. I'm definitely gonna light a candle tonight and give my thanks that I'm still cancer free. I never felt so relieved in my life, because I was crying. I was like, I don't want to go through this again. I can't. I just, you know, been one thing after the other, and to finally get one good news in my life, it's just something that I will never forget, to always stay humble and grateful, because even though I was going through the anxiety, I prayed every single day not to give up, and for praying for protection on me at all times, whether it's good and bad. And definitely my prayers were answered. So I'm really happy, really relieved. I could not focus on other things which are very, very important. And yeah, now she wants me to do is see her in 6 months. But before I see her, I have to go for my yearly mammogram, and most likely she's going to schedule it in June, and also a sonogram, just to make sure they both, you know, coincide what they're going to see on the images. And then I will see her in July. And so, yeah, that's it. So the next appointment I have coming up in February is the medical oncology. So, yeah, thank goodness. I am so grateful. And I want to thank my closest family and friends, just being there for me and praying for me. It's been a relief to have some people to talk to, you know, because especially when sometimes you feel alone, and to find comfort through others in, you know, finding that support system, it's also very important. And so that I'm also very grateful. It's just to have a very close-knit family and friends that I can turn to and just talk. And it's something that everyone needs at this time. So I'm grateful for everything that has worked out very well. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank goodness. This was in the books already, done, over. And so yeah, I'll catch you guys in my next video. And thank you for viewing this content. I'm sorry I'm raising the alarm, but you know, this is part of the vlogging. You don't know what to expect from one video to another. And so I'm glad that this had a good outcome at the end. Alrighty, so thank you for viewing my content, and I'll catch you guys soon in my next video. Bye.